Good morning, everybody. I am running really short on time, and you haven't seen my face in a couple of days because I've been doing more editing. So I wanted to sit here and talk about the big event, the blackout, because I too live in a country that is quite hot. Not as hot as Kuwait, but we're warmish. You know, I think the hottest temperature I can remember, it may have been hotter, but the hottest I can recently remember it being is probably around a 38 or a 39, and that was last summer. You know, we usually have a few days. We didn't really have any heat waves. We just had consistently high heat. I've lived in Queensland my whole life. I'm quite acclimatized to the heat. I'm not someone who really enjoys air conditioning to sleep in. I don't like sleeping in the aircon. As a child, I didn't like overhead fans. I used to just sleep in my jammies with no sheets on. But it gets to about 33, 34 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to put the aircon on at night time. I don't like to sweat through the night. So we put the aircon on. We run the aircon a bit, but we've got solar panels, so ours doesn't cost a lot. So, yeah, so Foodie, and I just want to point out, Foodie, it's not humid when the humidity rate's only like 17%. 17% is not humid. I went onto the website and Googled it. 17, 15, 16, 18, 17% is not humid. That's dry. When it gets up to like 70, 75, 80, and it's like 38 degrees, that's when it's humid. Just because you're sweating, sweat is not humidity. It's different. It's two different things. You just probably just sweating all the fat that you've got on your body. It's just glooping out of you. But anyway, Foodie was rather upset that she didn't have the power. I'm just putting serum and moisturizer on for 3 hours. In that kind of heat, yes, I could imagine. The fact that she said that she woke up for something else. Now, she woke up because she was sweating balls. Her little box was heating up real cool, and she was sweating. That's why she woke up, not because of CPAPs or anything. That's what I believe anyway. That is my opinion. That is alleged. Got to be careful what I say, guys. I think she woke up because she was super hot. Now, she said she only really started to feel the heat, 2 hours after the aircon went off. I don't believe that. She lives in a little, I'm just getting my foundation and stuff. She lives in a little box, right? Hardly any windows, 4 walls, no doors, no way to air it out. And she said that she lives on the side of one side of her house. I've got to mix my foundation. The side of her house has a big window, and her bedroom gets really, really hot. We know that they've got windows facing the lounge room. So they've got windows in the bedroom and windows in the lounge room. So that would mean the heat would just be cranking through. They don't open the windows because, just letting hot air in. There is no cool breeze to help you out. Well, Foodie, I would say that your little box would just turn into an oven. You would have felt it within 5 minutes of that aircon going out. Now, I did have a little conversation with somebody. It was just it was just a comment. It's like, oh, let's manifest a brownout. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. But then my brain went, oh no, Julia's not going to do well. Now, in Australia, because it's better than the Western world. Only joking. Because you can say that and get away with pretty much anything. I've learnt that from Foodie. In Australia, if you want to house your pets, you must... I'm looking for my kabuki brush. I don't know where I put it. We'll just use a foundation brush. In Australia, if you want to house your pets into a pet motel, because you're going away on holidays, or they've got a generator and they've got aircon, or it's, open air so that they're comfortable, they have to be vaccinated, right? And I don't know, seeing how Kuwait's not really a pet friendly, like they don't really have pets inside over there. Like they're not real dog people. They're not, inside pets are not allowed. I don't know if hotels would allow you to take said pets, cat, dog, hamster, with you. So what are you going to do? Just put Julia in a carrier and Harry in a carrier and put yourselves in the Tego and just crank on the aircon? I would think a pet motel would be a better option if the power's going to be out for a long time for Julia. But can she go if she's not vaccinated? Hence another reason to get cat vaccinated. What if you're going to be traveling? What if said friend that usually looks after your cat can't look after the cat? Where are you going to put her then? You won't be able to go if she's not vaccinated. Is that a rule in Kuwait? I think it might be. They are one of the richest countries in the world, and I think they would be up to date with those sorts of things. I haven't Googled it, could be wrong, but I know that's what it's like here. But I was thinking about Julia, how she might be suffering in the heat. And speaking of, guess he just showed up. Woo! He was feeling a bit poorly yesterday. He didn't get out of bed at all, and I was a bit worried about him, but he's woken up this morning happy as Larry. Yeah, so here's some tips. Some tips for Foodie. The next time the power goes out, here's what you do, girl. You strip off your clothes. No, I'm not lying. You strip off your clothes. You lie down on the tiled floor or your laminate flooring or your floorboards or whatever you've got. You put a towel down underneath you. You grab a couple of bags of ice and you get yourself a rechargeable fan. We have one. I didn't know we had one. Husband had one. It's a Ryobi and you can put the chargeable batteries in it and it runs for hours. We've got the big 5 thing. It's a number 5 battery and it can go for hours and hours. It's like for tradies and stuff or construction workers or people that work, in building sites. They need to keep it ventilated but also try and keep themselves cooled down. I just got my iPad, laid down on the floor, laid on the floor in my undies, put some ice bags on my neck, on my chest, on the back, small on my back, and set up the iPad, opened up all the windows and the doors to get some air through the house, and I was happy. Would I have preferred the aircon at that stage? Yeah, because I just walked home from work and it was pretty hot and I come home and I was sweating. I was like, oh my God, there's no aircon. Oh my God, I'm going to die. But I didn't die. I just got myself comfortable. Stayed like that for a couple of hours because I've got good data on my phone so I could watch a few shows. But then we decided we were going to go to the beach. But just as we loaded up the car and put everything, we were just about to set off down the road and the power came back on. So we were like, nah, we'll just stay here. We're just going to go for a little get some ocean breeze, but we didn't. We stayed home and just turned on the aircon and we were happy. But yeah, all you got to do is just be prepared. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Sal is not. He seems to be a really smart guy. I would have thought he would have had all the gadgets, because he likes to buy crap. Loves to go to the $2 store. I would have thought you would have had some chargeable fans or some of those chemical crack packs, those cold packs that you can get, like if you hurt your knee, you fall down and you go to work and you're like, oh, I've hurt my knee, and they're like, oh, let's put a cold pack on it, and then they crack it and it has that chemical reaction that makes it go really, really cold. Why don't you have some of those and just put them in your bra or under your armpits? That'll cool you down. You could stick one in the back of your hijab there and just stick it on your hump, and that'll make the cold blood circulate through. That'll make you more comfy when you go outside. No one will know. They'll just think it's more hump. Oh, and the other cool device you can use, Foodie, is there's this little ice pack thing that us ladies, generally after you've had a baby, if you've had some kind of disruption downstairs, i.e. baby tearing, or used to be inflamed and a bit sore and a bit swollen after having a baby, because you're breastfeeding as well, there's a 3-piece pack that you can buy. You cool it down or you can heat it up, and there's a long skinny piece about that long and about that round. It's for your undercarriage. It's for your perineum area. It helps take the swelling down. I'll tell you what, in the summertime, that in your undies, oh my God, it works a treat. And then you could put they're about this big and they look like flowers because they sit around your areolas, around your nipples, so as to not rub on them and hurt them. They're like big flowers. You put them in your bra, and then that will make it's meant to help with like inflammation and mastitis and stuff like that. But doesn't it cool you down? All those menopausal ladies out there, these are tips that I've been given. For your hot flashes, put them in your bra and you can just wear them around for a couple of hours and it really does cool you down. That's another little trick you can get. It's a great gift pack as well for mums. Expecting mums, get her one of those, she'll love you forever. But I'm just trying to help another girl out living in the heat. Now the other thing, Foodie, I've noticed that most of your clothes, I know they have to be hard wearing and spill proof. You wear a lot of polyesters. Get yourself some viscose. It's not as hard wearing as cotton, but it's cool and it's light and it'll cover you up. Just don't put it in the dryer. You've got to hang that shit out. Get yourself some linen. I know it's a bit more expensive than your little polyesters, but oh, it'll help you out. You can get long sleeve ones, get maxi length ones. Oh, I've had a brain study then. You can still put your leggings underneath it, and then just get your buttons all sewn down and just leave the couple of buttons on top large enough, maybe the top 2 or 3, so you can get your head through, so you won't have to worry about people seeing your boobies. But when you're out and about and you're reaching for stuff, or you get them handmade if you can't get the size that you require because you've maxed out of everything, just get yourself some linens. It'll make your life so much easier. I'm sure Sala wouldn't mind spending a few extra bucks on you to get you some more comfy, cozy clothes. I don't understand how you're walking around the house in PJs, even with the aircon turned down. I don't even understand that. You would think in your own home, with your own husband, you'd be able to strip down to some little booty shorts, a little bra top, take your hijab off, and you could be shaking your maracas around your own kitchen. You would think in the privacy of your own home, you wouldn't be ashamed to show a little bit of skin to your hubby. And there is nothing in this world that is going to make your hair thicker and better. The best thing you can do is just change your diet and eat some whole foods. There's no collagen, there's no gummies, there's no chewables, there's no conditioner in the world is going to save your hair. You are menopausal. We know this. You are naturally thin-haired and your diet is absolute bullshit. There is no magical liqueur or elixir that's going to fix your Danny DeVito hairdo that you're rocking under there. Stop dreaming. But anyway, I've got to do some eyeshadow. Yeah, I use brushes. I can't use fingers. So, yeah, I don't know. I've just got a feeling that we're going to have a few more of these. And I've also got a feeling, because she did say at one stage when the power goes out, has this happened before, Foodie, and you've just not told us because you know how gleeful we'd be about you maybe sitting in discomfort in your swampy butt on your lounge, just panting like a dog on a hot summer's day? That's what I imagined when the power goes out. I just imagine Foodie literally just melting away. Like the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. Yep, that's what I imagine. But anyway, I've got to go to work today. I'll be doing my edit later tonight. After I've got home, got changed, had some dinner, I'll do the editing. I doubt there'll be a live stream tonight because that just takes my eyes out doing all that editing. But maybe later, maybe in the next couple of days, I'll see if I can pull one together. All right, everybody. There are my tips for surviving the heat wave, and Foodie's dumb and she's eating Chinese, so there's noodles. Noodles are my least favourite because she eats some weird, like, I don't even know how she does that with the lips, but she does it with the lips. But anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya. Have a great one. Bye.